Leonardo Drives, Incorporated announced that the first distributed aperture infrared countermeasure (DAIRCM) advanced aircraft protection systems have been deployed on U.S. Air Force HH-60G helicopters in support of a Joint Urgent Operational Needs Statement. Under the Air Force Materiel Command (AFMC) contract, Leonardo Drives will integrate DAIRCM kits on the HH-60G Pave Hawk Combat Search and Rescue (CSAR) helicopters. Leonardo Drives is proud to enhance the HH-60G helicopters with a state-of-the-art protection system, said John Belluni, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Leonardo Drives. The DAIRCM system will immediately enable combat survivability for our flight crews while supporting their ability to accomplish diverse mission sets in any operational setting. The AN/45V DAIRCM is at the forefront of aircraft defensive protection technology and was developed by Leonardo Drives through 3 of its business units, Airborne and AM, Intelligence Systems, Daylight Solutions, and Electro-Optical and AM, Infrared, EOIR, systems. As missile and other anti-aircraft threats continue to evolve and expand around the world, frontline helicopters will require a small but capable system to defeat these threats. The DAIRCM is an aircraft protection system developed by DRS Technologies, now Leonardo Drives, that combines missile detection, hostile fire indication, and situational awareness with a missile defeat capability that detects incoming threats and can counter and jam them. Spun out from technology originally developed by the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory, NRL, the system uses a single sensor for 2-color infrared, IR, missile warning and wide field of view gimbal for laser-based directed IR countermeasures. Sikorsky HH-60G Pave Hawk is a twin turboshift engine helicopter in service with the U.S. Air Force. It is a derivative of the UH-60 Black Hawk and incorporates the Air Force PAVE Electronic Systems program. The primary mission of HH-60G Pave Hawk is recovery of personnel under hostile conditions, including combat search and rescue, CSAR. It can conduct day or night operations into hostile environments. Because of its versatility, the HH-60G may also perform peacetime operations such as civil search and rescue, emergency aeromedical evacuation, medevac, disaster relief, international aid and counter-drug activities. Sierra Nevada Corporation, SNC, has been awarded a contract for system design, development, integration and test of the Degraded Visual Environment System, DVES, on the U.S. Air Force, USAF, HH-60G Pave Hawk Combat Search and Rescue Helicopter Fleet. This system enables pilots to safely take off or land in aircraft-induced brownout and whiteout conditions, allowing them to move past operational limitations and address a challenge that costs the U.S. military in both lives and equipment. Throughout Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom, 58% of helicopter losses and 52% of fatalities have been attributed to controlled flight into terrain, wire and object strikes, or hard landings in degraded visual environment, DVE, conditions. We are honored to provide the most advanced and capable DVE solution available today to our country's combat search and rescue aircrews, said Greg Cox, Executive Vice President for SNC's Electronic and AMP Information Systems Business Area. Our DVE solutions leverage over a decade of experience and investment to provide the most mature, safe and comprehensive solution available for mitigating the effects of DVE. The DVES program will provide USAF HH-60G Pave Hawk helicopter combat search and rescue aircrews with a system to address the operational limitations posed by loss of visual situational awareness in aircraft-induced DVE. The USAF DVES will increase mission capability and enhance safety by providing pilots with adequate situational awareness of uncharted terrain and obstacles for safe flight operations in DVE. SNC's DVE solutions provide increased flight safety and operational capability for all modes of flight in natural and aircraft-induced DVE by restoring pilot situational awareness through real-time, multi-sensor fused imagery. The 4 instrumented test aircraft at the Sikorsky Development Flight Center in West Palm Beach, Florida, demonstrated their production readiness during rigorous U.S. Air Force, USAF, performance and flight load survey testing. The joint Sikorsky and USAF flight test team has executed over 70 hours of envelope expansion flights, which provided USAF the data necessary to execute a Milestone C decision. This decision allows Sikorsky to begin production of the aircraft, which is based on the venerable Black Hawk helicopter. This affirmative Milestone C decision validates the modifications to Sikorsky's most successful Black Hawk helicopter, making it capable of saving downed airmen anytime, anywhere around the world, said Greg Hames, Sikorsky Program Director. This establishes the combat rescue helicopter as a production program. There are 5 CRH aircraft in various stages of production at Sikorsky's Stratford facility. Sikorsky employees and its nationwide supply chain are ready to begin production and support delivering this all-new aircraft to the warfighter. We have just successfully gained approval to launch the production of a helicopter that will save the lives of our warfighters and our allies all over the world. This decision begins the transition to this more capable and reliable helicopter to fulfill the Air Force's mission to leave no one behind. I could not be more proud of our government contractor team for making this happen, said Colonel Dale R. White, Program Executive Officer, Intelligence, Surveillance, Reconnaissance and Special Operations Forces, USAF. The CRH is significantly more capable and reliable than the HH-60G Pave Hawk. The aircraft hosts a new fuel system that nearly doubles the capacity of the internal tank on a UH-60M Black Hawk, giving the USAF crew extended range and more capability to rescue those injured in the battle space. The CRH specification drives more capable defensive systems and enhances the vulnerability reductions, hover performance, electrical capacity, avionics, cooling, weapons, cybersecurity, environmental, and net-centric capabilities beyond the current HH-60G. Sikorsky has successfully conducted the Critical Design Review, CDR, of the HH-60W Combat Rescue Helicopter, CRH, program training systems, Lockheed Martin said in a statement. This event prepares the CRH program to proceed to assembly, test, and evaluation of the HH-60W helicopter's training systems. This marks an important step in developing maintenance and aircrew training devices, courseware products and the training required to support the initial CRH maintenance and aircrew cadre. This progress is critical to the smooth entry of the HH-60W aircraft into the U.S. Air Force, USAF, fleet. The USAF program of record calls for 112 helicopters to replace the USAF's aging HH-60G Pave Hawk helicopters, which perform critical combat search and rescue, CSAR, operations as well as personnel recovery for all. First flight of the HH-60W aircraft is expected in late 2018. Training devices and courseware are expected to be ready for training in early 2020. I am really excited about achieving yet another program milestone in support of a 6-month accelerated schedule. This capability is badly needed by the USAF rescue warriors that have continually engaged in combat operations since 1991. Sikorsky is absolutely committed to them and the accelerated schedule, said Tim Healy, Sikorsky CRH Program Director. The aircraft production is well underway, and with our training system design well understood by all parties, we can now begin assembly of the training devices and courseware as well, he added. The $1.5 billion engineering, manufacturing and development contract awarded to Sikorsky includes development and integration of the next-generation combat rescue helicopter and mission systems. This includes delivery of 9 HH-60W helicopters as well as 6 aircrew and maintenance training devices and instructional courseware designed specifically for the HH-60W aircraft. The training devices run the spectrum from full-motion simulators, full aircraft maintenance trainers, and discrete part task training devices for aircraft systems such as avionics, rescue hoist and landing gear. The flight simulators will have the capability to link with other simulators on the Combat Air Force's Distributed Mission Operations Network. The flight simulators will be used to train the full aircrew, allowing pilots and special mission aviators to train together.